Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to this random video that I saw on my YouTube, and I don't know, I thought it was going to be interesting to watch because I didn't watch many reality shows in the early 2000s. At least if I did, I don't remember. But yeah, maybe this will like trigger some memories of shows that I did watch. But the ones I do remember are like The Real World on MTV and like I guess Wife Swap. That was a good show. They had some good episodes. Wife Swap and Trading Spouses. What was that? I forgot the name. Stuff like that. That's what I remember, which was on like ABC, NBC, Fox stuff. Those channels. I don't know. But yeah, let's get into this video and see what other reality shows might pop up that I might remember. And please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
My memory of TV in the early 2000s was there were a lot of reality competition shows like Survivor and The Amazing Race.
Wait, I remember watching Survivor like the first season when it first came out, but didn't that guy, he was the first winner, right? Richard, didn't he go to jail or something? He got in trouble with the law? I don't remember what happened.
With a tip of the hat, of course, to MTV's Road Rules from 1995.
Today's a different kind of day.
Never watched this.
Inhale everything.
Dang, he's 19. He looks older. I wonder what he looks like now.
And just like let it just marinate in my lungs.
The early 2000s were the golden age of competition reality shows. But along with that, of course, came a bunch of one-off and weird concepts. Remember, Fox gave LaToya Jackson a badge. People were chained together for love, and producers thought,
this?
Yeah, let's make someone guess who their real dad is for prize money. Today, we're diving into some of the most bizarre failed reality competition shows of the early 2000s.
They had some weird shows back then.
After one episode, while others were just morally confusing. All of them,
What's that?
were
Wife
just
Swap?
TV trash. Who's Your Daddy? Fox, 2005.
Separated a lifetime.
Wow, 6 episodes that unaired? How are we supposed to watch it if it unaired?
From one another. Does the bond between parent and
Like,
child still exist?
Of course, I don't remember this then.
We're gonna put her to the test.
On
But it
Fox?
won't be easy.
Okay, I was interrupted by an ad, but yeah, this show's kind of dumb and weird because if you don't know who your dad is, then that means he wasn't a part of your life, which means that in real life he wasn't looking for you, but now that he's on a TV show getting money, now he wants to meet you because he's getting paid. So after the show, you find him. Will there still be a relationship? I think that's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe that's why the show was canceled, because they probably thought about that too.
I'm your dad. I'm your dad. I'm your dad. I'm your dad.
To tell you the truth, I'm scared to death.
Our first entry is the worst episode of Maury ever turned into a full-length reality special. Who's Your Daddy, hosted by soap star Finola Hughes, aired on Fox in 2005. The concept was simple and horrifying. A woman who was adopted at birth is reunited with her biological father. But wait, there's a twist. She has to guess which of the men is her real dad. If she picks wrong, a fake dad wins $100,000. People hated it. Critics called it emotional.
Wait, but okay, if she picks wrong, that guy gets money, and if she chooses right, then do they both win money? Like, that is so weird. Like the I think he's gonna mention it, but it's like emotional damage or something. Like, so if you choose wrong, the guy wins money. Will they reveal who the real dad is?
Exploitation for ratings. And
what if none of them are? They
lost
just
their minds. Fox aired
making
one
a show
episode and immediately pulled the plug. The rest quietly died in a vault somewhere between Temptation Island and Joe Millionaire. In my opinion, the show was just uncomfortable to watch. So much so that I skipped to the end to see who the daddy actually was. And my question is, why would you make something like this a game show? Just reunite these people with their fathers and be done with it. Imagine the producers.
That's basically what I was saying. Like,
saying, yeah, this feels heartwarming.
you weren't looking for her in your real life, so why do it on TV?
The Swan, Fox, 2004.
The Swan sounds familiar.
She'll have a brow lift, nose job, lip enhancement, fat
I
injection
think
under
I
her
never
eyes,
saw the show,
cheeks,
but I do remember the name, The Swan.
facial, collagen, laser hair removal, and LASIK eye surgery. Have breast augmentation with nipple lift and liposuction in 6 different areas.
Beauty is pain, especially when
But
it's part of
dang,
a reality
after all
television.
those surgeries at one time, your
Swan was a show
body
where women underwent
gonna be so
full-on
sore.
plastic surgery makeovers, therapy, dental work, and life coaching, and then competed in a pageant. 2 women were made over per episode. One moved on to the finals, the other went home, presumably with a whole new face and a handful of trauma. Critics slammed it for promoting body dysmorphia and reinforcing toxic beauty
What?
standards.
Promoting?
Even
How do you promote
SNL
that?
got in on the action. Still, Fox
Like, people are
doubled
gonna
down
do
and
whatever they
actually
want, like-
made a second season of this crap.
Just because you see someone doing it on TV doesn't mean like it's promoting it. I feel like, because okay, I see people getting surgeries all the time, but it's not like making me want to do it. And also, how is it promoting it? Like, people are gonna do whatever they want to do anyway. So whether there was a show about it or not, people are still gonna think in their head, "Oh, I want to do this to my face or do this to my body." Like, I don't understand that.
The absurd thing about it is contestants weren't even allowed to see mirrors until the big reveal, like it was a horror movie.
But
Instead of
were
a silver
the
steam booster. Somewhere, a producer
were the
looked at
afters
the current
good? Like, I
makeover
don't.
and said, "Let's make it sadder." The Swan felt like an episode of Black Mirror, only it was real and aired in prime time. My Big Fat Obnoxious Fiancé, Fox.
But also, I feel like people do this today. Like, they get free procedures by promoting like the clinic or doing updates of the before and after. So I feel like this show is not even that bad compared to like social media today. Like, if you want to talk about promoting how people look, like, people complain about this. I don't understand. I feel like people that were complaining about this probably I don't know, some people are jealous. Maybe they wanted procedures and they're not getting it, or people, I don't know, people like to hate about everything even though it doesn't really bother them. They just want attention or something. I don't know.
2004.
Your family believe you got engaged with a total stranger. If you can pull this off, you will win $500,000.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
You want a bite? I'm a moose.
There's no way I'm gonna pass this guy off. This is not an everyday lie. This is a huge lie.
Wait, why is she crying? Like, all you have to do is convince your family that you're marrying him. Like, you don't really have to marry him, right? And then you win money. Like, why are you crying? You're doing this for money. I don't understand.
Reality TV producers love 2 things: deception and ruining Thanksgiving dinners. In My Big Fat Obnoxious Fiancé, a woman had to convince her family she was marrying the worst man alive to win money. The catch? The fiancé was an actor, Stephen W. Bailey, most known for his role on Grey's Anatomy.
If I was getting paid to do this, I would milk it so hard. I would get that money. And why is she crying? Like, she's acting like she's actually gonna marry this guy or whatever. I don't know, but that's a lot of money, and you're crying because you signed up for this show and you're crying.
Hired to be as unbearable as humanly possible. But she didn't know that, and neither did her poor traumatized parents.
Well, even if I found out right
Actually
then and
got
there,
solid ratings, but critics
I
were
am gonna get that
divided.
money.
Some thought it was hilarious, others thought it was emotional manipulation, on par with gaslighting an entire family for laughs. I hate to admit it, but I do remember watching.
Maybe I'm
the
weird,
pilot
but
episode of this
I feel
during
like
its
this is
original run. And I also remember
maybe not for a show, I don't know, but like just in general, trying to win money by doing random things. Like, they have all these other shows like Fear Factor, you eating nasty stuff for money, doing different challenges. I would consider this like one of the challenges, like just trying to convince your family. And of course, like when you win the money, then you'll reveal it to your family, and then they'll be so relieved. I feel like that would be the best part, to be caught on camera, like telling them it was all a lie and you just won all this money. So let's go on a trip or something. I don't know.
For laughing. The
Damn,
guy
people
was
like to
over the
complain
top,
about stuff.
but some moments were actually funny. He ate with his hands, insulted everyone, and proposed in a Speedo. It's gotta be true romance. If emotional blackmail was a love language, this show would be fluent. It's like Meet the Parents meets Punk'd, but everyone involved needs therapy afterwards. Man vs. Beast, Fox, 2003. In a world-class sprinter, outrun
What? Never heard of this show before.
Man vs. Beast, Fox, 2003.
Okay, so isn't this word pronounced verses? Because how come these days everyone is saying verse? Like, even if it's just abbreviated to VS, people always just say verse. Isn't it verses? Did I miss something?
Man vs. Beast, Fox, 2003.
I'm confused.
Can a world-class sprinter outrun a giraffe? Can a record
Okay, I remember these promotional ads, so I guess I never watched it, but I do remember that promotion.
Airing as a one-time Fox special on January 13th, 2003. This was produced by Nash Entertainment, the same people behind world's most shocking videos. The show pitted humans against animals in competitions.
I don't know, was this on Fox?
Raced a giraffe.
There goes Sean zipping out in front. The giraffe cannot catch
I feel like,
all of a sudden, bam, that.
I don't know, I don't think I was interested in the show. Maybe I was just watching American Idol or something.
An eating contest between Kobayashi and a 1,000-pound Kodiak bear.
Is Kobayashi still eating stuff these days? Like for competitions?
But animal rights groups were pissed. The sequel, Man vs. Beast 2, aired in 2004 and included events like Navy SEALs vs. a chimp in an obstacle course. Critics called it TV's rock bottom. And the bear in the hot dog eating contest wasn't even trying. It just casually devoured the tray while Kobayashi was fighting for his life. It was like a Discovery Channel special directed by Michael Bay. The only thing missing was a voiceover saying, "In a world where humans think they can out-eat bears." Mr. Personality, Fox, 2003.
Cautious with relationships.
Don't remember this.
I am certainly ready to fall in love.
What happened to the audio? My left ear is lonely. It was interrupted by an ad.
Gosh, what have I gotten myself into?
Wait, have I seen this? Or maybe not watched it, but like seen the promotions for the show? Why are all these weird shows on Fox? What's wrong with Fox? I really hope they talk about wife swap and that one episode when that lady went crazy, like, "I rebuke you in the name of the Lord." Yeah, remember that show? Remember that episode? Like, she's going crazy. I hope they show that.
This dating show was executive produced by The Bachelor creator Mike Fleiss.
Or like Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Monica Lewinsky, fresh off a speaking tour, was cast as host to generate buzz. The Bachelor had dated 20 men who wore creepy full-face masks at all times to eliminate physical bias. The identities were only revealed as contestants were
This is basically Love is Blind.
Involvement heavily, but critics were too distracted by the masks, which looked like props from a bad sci-fi pilot. It ran for 5 episodes before being canceled due to low ratings. One contestant removed his mask early in a dramatic gesture, only to get eliminated minutes later. Even his face couldn't save him. The concept could have been sweet, if not for the uncanny Valley nightmare fuel. Playing it straight. Fox, 2004.
Oh, bro, your shoulder? My arm broke.
Broke.
Produced by Rocket Science Laboratories, this show aired
Broke
for
where?
just 3 episodes in March of 2004 before getting yanked off the air. The full season was later released online, which shockingly didn't help. A woman named Jackie picked a romantic partner from a group of men, but some of them were gay, pretending to be straight for a shot at $1 million. If she picked a straight guy, they split the money.
He's
If she
gay.
chose a gay guy, he kept it all. It was filmed on a ranch in Nevada trying to blend The Bachelor with a weird version of Clue. Fox promoted it with taglines like, "Can she find love?"
Fox
Or,
again.
"Will she be played?" It received backlash from the gay community, who criticized the show for promoting stereotypes and turning sexuality into a deceptive plot twist. The coming out scenes were staged as big reveals, dramatic music, slow pans and all. One guy even said, "I'm gay, and I fooled you." Great for suspense, not great for humanity. The show tried to blend representation with deception, and somehow managed to insult everyone at once. A true Fox special. Chains of Love, UPN 2001.
I'm so thankful that I'm just sitting with the two of you here.
What?
Just like
They're attached to them?
Very relaxing and very fulfilling. I feel very satisfied. I hear footsteps.
What's with this costume?
Making its premiere on UPN in April of 2001, and was based on a European format. Only 6 episodes aired. One person, the picker, was chained to 4 members.
Who is this random man walking around?
For 4 days. They had to live together, sleep in the same quarters, and they had to decide one by one who to release from the chain. The last one remaining got a chunk of the prize money, produced by Nash Entertainment. Yeah, that's the same people behind Man vs. Beast. Filmed mostly in houses, hotels, and outdoor activities like boating, while still chained together.
How do they go to the bathroom?
Elimination ceremonies, the host would say, "Unlock the chain."
Is that the host?
And the group had to stand there awkwardly while a key was
Is that why he's everywhere, around every corner?
Dramatic fashion. Love and bondage, literally. The only thing missing was a dramatic clink sound every time someone made.
Okay, I think there's one more show after this.
Armed and Famous, CBS, 2007.
What is this?
They trained at the official Muncie Police Academy to real police standards.
I think I gotta remember this promo.
They took an oath.
But never watched the show.
And hit the streets.
Premiering in January of 2007 on CBS. This show followed celebrities training to become reserve police officers in Muncie, Indiana. The cast included Eric Estrada, LaToya Jackson, Jack Osborne, Trish Stratus, and Jason Weeman Acuna. The stars went through real police training and then rode along on patrol, wearing actual uniforms and badges. Their job?
Why is she walking like that? Imagine your police officer walking like that.
Produced by Tom Foreman from
To the scene of the crime.
Home Edition, and shot in coordination with the Muncie Police Department. Local residents were not told they'd be pulled over by a former WWE star or Jack Osborne. After 4 episodes, the show was pulled due to poor ratings, though one final episode aired later on VH1.
I think they got pulled for low ratings because people were probably tuning in to see celebrities, but not these celebrities.
It also caused a PR nightmare for Muncie PD after footage aired
What
of
is he
real
doing?
questionable use of force. LaToya Jackson responded to a burglary call, burst into tears, and refused to go inside the house. An actual officer had to calm her down while the cameras kept rolling.
Why did she sign up for the show?
It says public safety like Wee Man, writing you a speeding ticket. This show felt like Cops, directed by the producers of The Surreal Life. Which ones do you remember?
Okay, so when I first saw the title of this video, I thought it was going to be talking about like every or like most reality shows, but I feel like most of these I never watched or know about, but I do remember some of them, like the promos for the shows, but I feel like I never watched any of these, so I guess those are the shows that made the list, because the shows that I was talking about in the beginning, I feel like they were received well. Maybe they were just showing the ones that didn't get received well and like barely aired or got taken off because of low ratings. But yeah, interesting. These are some weird weird reality shows, and I'm pretty sure there's more out there that we don't even know about. But anyway, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI V. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.